What happens when a billionaire entrepreneur steps into the halls of government, not as a politician, but as an influential special government employee? What if that individual has the power to shape policies, streamline government agencies, and even influence budgets, all while running some of the world's most innovative companies? Is this the future of governance, or does it set a dangerous precedent? With Elon Musk's increasing involvement in government efficiency reforms, these questions have never been more relevant. Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, Tesla, and The Boring Company, is no stranger to disruption. His companies have transformed entire industries, space exploration, electric vehicles, and infrastructure, by challenging traditional models and introducing bold innovations. However, Musk's influence is no longer confined to the private sector. In a groundbreaking development, Musk has taken on a role as a special government employee in the Trump administration, heading up a newly created Department of Governmental Efficiency, DOGE. DOGE is tasked with implementing cost-cutting measures and restructuring federal agencies to enhance efficiency. This includes efforts to reduce spending and streamline operations across various departments. This appointment has thrust him into the heart of federal policymaking, with significant implications for how government functions and how much influence a private citizen should have in shaping public policy. On the surface, Musk's role as a government reformer seems promising. His expertise in scaling companies quickly and reducing inefficiencies could be the key to overhauling a government system often criticized for its bureaucratic sluggishness. Musk has long argued that government agencies are bogged down by outdated processes, unnecessary regulations, and inefficient spending. His push to streamline federal operations could potentially lead to a more agile, responsive government, one that adapts as quickly as the tech companies Musk is known for. One of the major goals of DOGE is to slash wasteful spending and streamline government operations. Musk's companies are known for their ability to drive innovation on tight budgets, and if he can bring that same mentality to the federal government, it could reduce the inefficiencies that have long plagued public services. Proponents of this idea see Musk as a leader who could cut through red tape, modernize outdated systems, and deliver better services for less money. In a world where citizens increasingly demand accountability, Musk's hands-on, business-minded approach might seem like the change we need. However, with Musk's growing influence, there are significant concerns. The alarm raised by Democrats, particularly regarding Musk's access to sensitive government data within federal agencies, such as education, labor, and health and human services, and his influence on federal policies, is understandable. Critics argue that his unprecedented role as both a private sector titan and government advisor creates a troubling concentration of power. After all, Musk has a direct interest in policies that affect his companies, particularly those involved in energy, transportation, and space. His position in DOGE means he could push for policies that benefit his businesses, blurring the lines between public service and private enterprise. Public opinion on Musk's growing influence in the government is divided. Some people see him as a much-needed reformer who can break the mold of traditional government inefficiency. Others view his role as another example of a billionaire gaining too much power, potentially undermining democratic processes and public accountability. Democrats, in particular, have raised alarms about the potential conflict of interest and the lack of proper oversight. What happens when one man, no matter how visionary, holds this much sway over public policy? Can a billionaire truly serve the public interest? Or are we witnessing the rise of a new form of corporate government? If Musk succeeds in implementing efficiency reforms across federal agencies, will those reforms prioritize profits over the public good? And more importantly, will they disproportionately impact social safety nets like Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security? Another critical aspect of Musk's involvement in government revolves around legal and ethical questions. How can Musk, a private individual with vast financial resources, be allowed such a prominent role in shaping public policy? Critics argue that this appointment is unprecedented and potentially unconstitutional. Should a single entrepreneur, no matter how successful, be allowed to dictate policies that affect millions of people, especially when his interests could be directly aligned with his business ventures? The US government has long prided itself on a system of checks and balances, but Musk's role could undermine the very foundation of this system. By operating outside the typical bureaucratic structure, Musk bypasses the normal democratic processes that ensure accountability. This raises serious questions about transparency and the potential for corruption or undue influence. Should Musk be allowed to hold such power without any public accountability? While Musk's vision of a more efficient government may resonate with some, it's crucial to consider the broader implications of such a shift. Democracy thrives on diversity of voices, the separation of powers, and a balance between private interests and public needs. Musk's increasing influence suggests a shift toward a more centralized, corporate-driven model of governance, one where decision-making could be driven by business logic rather than democratic principles. In a democracy, public policy should reflect the interests of the people, not the priorities of an individual or a corporation. If Musk succeeds in implementing his vision for a more efficient government, will it truly benefit everyone, or will it leave vulnerable populations behind in favor of cost-cutting measures? So, what does this all mean for the future of government? The potential benefits of Musk's approach are undeniable. His success in innovation and efficiency could translate into significant improvements in public administration. However, the risks are equally significant. We must carefully consider the implications of giving any private individual such a powerful role in government. Musk's involvement may represent a new era of government reform, but it could also be a dangerous step toward corporatized governance, where the lines between public service and private profit become dangerously blurred. If Musk's role continues to grow, this could set a precedent for future collaboration between powerful private sector individuals and government bodies, blurring the lines between the two. While private innovation and entrepreneurial thinking have certainly had a transformative effect in sectors like space exploration, SpaceX, and electric vehicles, Tesla, there are concerns about whether such models should be applied to government structures, which often require different forms of oversight and more balanced, inclusive decision-making. Musk's role in Doge represents a fascinating and highly unconventional shift in how private citizens interact with government processes. His ability to influence efficiency reform could be beneficial if done with proper oversight, but it also poses significant risks. The debate around this issue is likely to intensify, with more scrutiny coming from both legal and public perspectives, particularly regarding how Musk's influence could affect government programs, transparency, and accountability. Ultimately, the debate over Musk's role in government reflects a larger question. What is the future of governance in a world where powerful individuals have the resources and influence to shape public policy? Is it a new era of efficiency, or are we trading democratic principles for corporate control? As this situation unfolds, one thing is clear. The role of private individuals in government is a topic that will continue to raise important questions about the balance of power, the role of business in public policy, and the future of democracy itself. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us today. We really appreciate your time and attention as we dove into such an interesting and complex topic, Elon Musk's growing influence in government. Whether you agree with his approach or have concerns, it's clear that this is a conversation we all need to be a part of. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date on the latest developments, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Musk's role in government. Do you think it's a step toward progress or a dangerous precedent? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.